Disoriented Trump in Orange Storm. In a turn of events no one could have predicted just 2 months ago, Donald Trump, once confident of a sweeping victory, finds himself on the defensive. He had boldly forecasted a landslide, but everything changed when Joe Biden withdrew from the race and Kamala Harris stepped in as the Democratic nominee. Now she's not just closing the gap with Trump, but is also leading in most polls, leaving the former president visibly shaken and seemingly paranoid. Let's talk public opinion. The latest national poll from Reuters shows Kamala Harris ahead of Trump by 4 points, with 45% of the vote to Trump's 41%. She's also making gains in crucial battleground states, erasing Trump's previous lead. However, Trump still holds an advantage in 3 of the 4 states that make up the Sun Belt, according to a poll from Fox News, typically supportive of Trump. But Trump's reaction to this Fox News poll was furious. His campaign team vehemently dismissed the results, claiming they were inaccurate. In their view, Trump is not only ahead of Kamala, but is also enjoying a surge in support. A Democratic commentator suggested that Trump's behavior indicates confusion, implying he's lost his grip on reality. Trump's recent behavior seems to underscore this sentiment. His statements have become increasingly erratic, even embarrassing some of his supporters. He struggled to accept the large crowds attending Kamala Harris's rallies, going so far as to baselessly claim that images of her gatherings are AI-generated. This denial persisted even as images of hundreds of thousands of people gathering at Detroit's airport to see Kamala were broadcast on television. Yet Trump insists these events never happened. Trump's obsession with crowd sizes isn't new. He recently boasted that his rallies are drawing more people than ever before in American history, and even claimed that his 2017 inauguration drew a larger crowd than Martin Luther King Jr.'s historic March on Washington in 1963. For context, King's event drew over 250,000 attendees, while Trump's inauguration was attended by just over 20,000. These delusions have raised questions about Trump's mental state. Recently, he bizarrely claimed to have narrowly escaped an assassination attempt during a helicopter ride with former San Francisco Mayor Willie Brown. When asked about it, Brown dismissed the story with laughter, calling Trump a total liar. Commentators have not held back. The Los Angeles Times speculated that Trump may be suffering from a mental health crisis. Meanwhile, NPR reported that Trump told 162 lies during a recent press conference at his Mar-a-Lago residence in Florida. The Washington Post, which has been tracking Trump's falsehoods over the past 4 years, puts his total at over 30,000. Adding to his troubles, Trump was recently hit with new charges from special counsel Jack Smith, related to the January 6th Capitol riots and the mishandling of government documents at Mar-a-Lago. This triggered a late-night outburst on Trump's social media platform, Truth Social, where he posted 27 times in 30 minutes. In his rants, he praised Jack Smith sarcastically and accused Biden's Justice Department of conspiring against him, even alleging without evidence that Biden is plotting to assassinate him. Trump's attacks on Kamala Harris have also taken a vile turn. Most recently, he shared a post on Truth Social that suggested a romantic relationship between Kamala Harris and Hillary Clinton. In another instance, he made derogatory remarks about Kamala's past relationship with Willie Brown. David Urban, one of Trump's advisors, expressed concern over these outbursts, telling CNN that he's repeatedly advised Trump to focus on critical issues like immigration and the economy. But Trump hasn't listened. Kamala Harris, on the other hand, seems unfazed. Her campaign is thriving, and every time Trump lashes out with derogatory remarks, his support among women voters seems to dwindle further. Trump even mocked Kamala's skin color, falsely accusing her of switching from identifying as Indian to black. Kamala, who has always identified as both black and South Asian, brushed off these comments in a recent CNN interview, calling them old political games and urging the interviewer to move on to something else.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Subscribe to my channel.